Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Beautiful day here in Arnold, Missouri. Got the beach ball floating in the swimming pool. I've been all over. I remember when we would run the American Speed Association, ASA, and we'd be up north, we'd be in Milwaukee, and they would say, no, and then yeah, and oh, and eh. Then I'd go down south for Bob Harmon's all-pro races, and old Steve Grissom would say, give me the hose pipe. I'm like, what the hell's a hose pipe, Steve? Water hose. You know, in the Midwest, we'd say, press the gas pedal. Steve Grissom would say, mash on the gas pedal. Man, I'll tell you what, you go from the north to the Midwest to the South, and the verbiage, the lingo, it changes. And I just gave you an example. All right, everybody. Quite a subject today. Once again, I watch and I see what's going on, and it appears that we got a real problem with SVG, Shane van Gisbergen. You just don't like him coming from New Zealand and winning all the road course races this year. It's not that you don't like him winning the road course races. It's that you don't think he deserves to be in the playoffs because he's only really good at one type of racing. Oh, sometimes people kill me. I tell you what, Jonathan Davenport, he just doesn't deserve to be going for the championship because he just always wins Eldora. You know, every once in a while he'll win Florence, but he just always wins Eldora. So Jonathan shouldn't deserve to be. He's just too good at one track. People, sometimes I wonder if in life that we're just jealous of anybody that does something that we want to do. So NASCAR came out with a schedule. And on the schedule was all these road course tracks because there was a time that the road course races were everything. Remember the other New Zealander, the Australian, Marco Ambrose? Remember that race of Marco Ambrose and Brad Keselowski and those guys? They were going at it. Incredible finishes at the Glen, and all of a sudden everybody's like, man, we love this road racing. So NASCAR said, okay, all the fans like road racing, so we'll give you some road racing. So they put the road courses out there, you know, Mexico City, Mexico, the street course at Chicago, Sonoma, Watkins Glen. Those are 4. You know, we didn't see, you don't know what's going to happen until you do it. So the reason NASCAR has road course races is because of what I told you. The races were incredible. So they said, okay, let's do it. We never saw in a million years SVG winning all of them in complete domination. Oh, there's Brody. Coming up, he's getting ready for the big garage sale. He's going to turn it around. So, multi-family garage sale right here on my birthday, August 23rd, starts at 8 a.m. Address 4806 Old Lemay, Lemay, Ferry Road, Imperial, Missouri, 63052. Rewind it. Remember, I'm not allowed to repeat myself. Oh, but in some cases I am. My address is 4806 Old Lemay, Lemay, Ferry Road, Imperial, Missouri, 63052. On August 23rd, that's my birthday, the garage sale starts at 8 a.m. I'll be here Now, remember, I'm racing that night. So we'll see how things go, but I'll be in the garage. I'll be getting my Sunoco dirt car ready to go for that night. I got a generator for sale. I got a right side door. I got a quarter panel. I got some tools that we had in the motorhome back in my NASCAR days. I got like 4 small toolboxes, little bitty ones, handheld ones. And I'll be gathering more stuff up. But anyway, getting back to SVG. Respond right here. When a man wins all 4 races that NASCAR puts on the schedule, because remember, 3-4 years ago, you all liked road racing. Now you don't like it because one man won them all. Do you have a problem with SVG winning all 4? Remember, y'all didn't like Jimmy Johnson because he won, 3 or 4 championships in a row. Remember that? You can't do that, guys. I'm here to defend SVG. So I want to give you my opinion, okay? Now, I told you how we got to this point, why we got so many road races. I told you the races that made you all love the road course racing. So here's my defense of SVG. Here's why I think it's just fine that he's in the playoffs and he deserves it. First of all, you look at him, okay? Right now, I'm just defending SVG. I'm not defending the points yet right now, okay? We're talking about SVG. You can't right in the middle of the season go, oh, SVG, you're only good at road racing. This guy's a rookie. He has, how many races? Do you know how many cup races SVG has run? 38. He's won 5 of 38. So he comes from New Zealand, Australia, same damn thing. It's kind of like saying Missouri, Illinois. We're right next to each other. So SVG comes all the way across the world, literally, to a strange country, just like Marco Ambrose did. And he's really good at this particular car that NASCAR has designed. Now, he's not in your argument. He don't care about your argument. Remember, SVG's not involved with you guys going, I don't like this car. He don't know nothing about that. He's not involved in that conversation. He's just like Trackhouse Racing called him up and said, hey, man, you're really good at what you do over there. Come on over here to America. You listen to any, like the Beatles and, Led Zeppelin, all those musical groups, you know what they say? They say America's where it's at. And that's right, it is. America is badass because it's a land of opportunity. The reason everybody wants to come to America is because you can do anything you want here. Our forefathers, man, they got the rules right. Sometimes I wonder why other countries just don't copy our forefathers when they laid down and they sat down and they made all these rules, rules of engagement for America. Why don't other countries do that? Why don't they copy our rules? So everybody wants to come to America. So here's SVG, comes to America, wins 5 of 38, and you got some fans out here going, no, shame, you don't belong in the playoffs because you only win on road course races. People, you're so wrong. These are the rules. Respond right here. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.